Hello world. No one on the corner has swagger like I. Too cool for school, fly boy high. I drop out like I fail. Okay. Hello motherfucker, hey hi.
With 10 solo albums, 4 Grammys, and countless other awards, there is no doubt that Lil Wayne is extremely successful. However, Lil Wayne is not your typical award-winning artist. While many aspects of his musical content make him look offensive, violent, and materialistic, his empathy, workaholic attitude, and brilliance suggest a more complex personality than what he portrays in his music. So, before you dismiss him, let's learn more about his childhood and figure out who he really is.
Trying to clip us, but we ain't even tripping. I'm going in. Cut the music up. A little louder.
Lil Wayne was named after his birth father, Dwayne Carter. However, he dropped the D in Dwayne when he started making rap music at the age of 9 because he no longer wanted to be associated with the man who beat him and his mother as a child.
Forced me and my mom to live with his mom till I was like 5. But he didn't live there. He just would come drop by every other day to beat my mom and then leave live with his wife.
After he and his mom fled from his abusive father, he enrolled in Lafayette Elementary School, where he easily became the star student in their talented and gifted program.
I never understood why people think school is hard. The teacher tells you to figure something out that's actually written down. I never got it. I just did my work.
Unfortunately, Lil Wayne was able to find stability in his family after his mom married Rabbit McDonald in 1993. Rabbit became a pivotal father figure in Lil Wayne's life. He taught him how to do manly things and became the male role model Lil Wayne never had growing up. Unfortunately, Rabbit was shot to death at a gas station in New Orleans only 4 years later.
Honestly, I was so young to where it wasn't even cool to cry. You know? I was that young. It didn't really hit me till the funeral. Seeing him, that's when I was like, wow, like he's gone. But after that, you gotta be your mom's husband. You know what I mean? You gotta be strong, man. My first big check, I gave it to my mom. I gave it straight to her. First thing she went and did, bought a new house, just to know I was able to take care of things and she still could live the way she liked to live. That was enough for me.
Lil Wayne was born and raised in Holly Grove neighborhood of New Orleans, Louisiana.
Born in New Orleans, raised in New Orleans. I will forever remain faithful New Orleans. I thank you, New Orleans.
While this neighborhood was extremely impoverished and dangerous, Lil Wayne still cherished it with all his heart.
That's my everything. I live for that. I die for that. I came from there, and I promise you do not want to go there.
Unfortunately, Holly Grove got destroyed during Hurricane Katrina in 2005 and Lil Wayne was devastated. Instead of just donating money to help rebuild New Orleans, he was determined to be more proactive. Though he was in Miami during the hurricane, he returned to Holly Grove right away and worked to rebuild a local park and feed and clothe the needy.
You know, I'm from New Orleans. I'm related to the people that live in those. So I have to help them, not helping the world. Y'all helping the world get over something that didn't even happen to them. Because y'all ain't helping nobody in New Orleans if you think you did.
But before we get too far ahead, let's take a look at where his musical career began. Though he succeeded in his academics with no problem, Lil Wayne's true passion has always been in music. By age 9, he had already signed on to Cash Money Records in 1991 as the youngest member of the label. Since then, his drive and passion for music never dwindled. He is more determined than ever to always be bigger and better.
The nursing, if you throw it in a bag, I bet I snatch. Her purse, okay, I spaz. I curse, you last. I'm first, I'm on your ass.
Now, even when he's on tour, Lil Wayne is constantly working. After performing, he stays up to re-record lines until 8 in the morning. Paying close attention to detail is important to Lil Wayne, and he firmly believes that repetition is necessary to turn something good into something amazing. If staying up for 10 hours is what it takes to be successful, then you'll do it. And he will have a lot of fun doing it because he is in love with his career. However, he was not always successful. After his solo career fell in 2002, he came up with the idea of improvising all of his music because he believed the physical process of writing constrained his creativity. Therefore, he sat down one night and recorded every lyric he had ever written, all at once, to produce an uninterrupted 35-minute song titled 10,000 Bars.
When I stopped writing, I've noticed that everything was real now. I can't speak about nothing but what's real because I can't write nothing down.
That changed Wayne as an artist. He started pouring all his feelings out. Everything was on his heart. Everything was in his head. He just started putting it out.
Since then, he has improvised every song he has ever recorded. Not only that, but he has done it really well. In 2008, he released The Carter 3, which sold more than 1 million copies in its first week.
1.5 million records in the first week. Who's doing that? Eminem's not doing it. Kanye's not doing it. Justin's not doing it. Britney's not doing it. Nobody's doing it.
It was certified as a triple platinum album, selling more than 3.6 million copies in America alone, and it won Best Rap Album of the Year at the Grammys in 2009.
This is a guy that's pushed the envelope, went beyond the boundaries, went beyond the stereotypes. He's still growing, you know what I'm saying? He's not even at his peak yet, you know what I'm saying? He's still rising.
Now, when Lil Wayne creates lyrics, all he needs is the beat of the music. The thoughts and the words just come to his head as he feels it.
Everything about me is about music. I'm a real artist. So a real artist, man, you give me a canvas and I'll give you art.